Alright guys, so I'm actually at a new spot. It's a flip spot that I know about, and it looks really good. I think there could actually be some cool stuff in here. Actually, it's pretty good for Prairie Kingsnakes. I don't know if I'll actually end up getting one, but how awesome would that be? I guess I'll have to just flip them and see what I get, but I'm going to start the day off here, and after this we'll just keep going and see what all today produces, but I'm excited, so let's get right to the flipping. Alright, well let's start flipping some of this tin and see if anything's hanging out. Dude, this looks like this could have a freaking crew. Jeez, that's heavy. Okay. Nothing under that one, but like seriously, this looks like this could have a Prairie Kingsnake or something like that. I mean, these are... Okay. Okay, that one's pretty layered. Hold on. Gotta get these. Okay, I'll just go out with the hand. Nothing under that one. Oh man, it looks good. Not seeing any snakes, but it does look good. Let's keep going. Dude, this looks like... This looks good, dude. This looks very Prairie Kingsnake-y. Seriously, dude, this looks really good for one of those. Okay, this stack, maybe? Man, there's all kinds of stuff to flip over here. Oh, snake. Oh my god! It's a Prairie King! Oh my god, I was right! Oh my god! Oh my god, this is my first Prairie Kingsnake ever! Oh my god, I cannot believe that just happened. This is a Prairie Kingsnake. Oh, my life for Prairie King. Oh my god. I cannot believe this is happening. Oh my god, I did it. Can you believe it? I did it. Oh my god, this is exactly what I thought would be hanging out in this little flip site, and I was right. Oh my god. It's a Prairie Kingsnake. It's a, what do they call it? A, Caligaster. Yeah, oh my god. This is my first ever one of these. I've never seen one of these snakes before, and I've always wanted to see one. And here you go. And you can see, the reason I thought that these pieces of tin were really good for them was because you can see that they're kind of out in the open and they're kind of smushed down to the ground, and that's something that these species really tend to like, and the weather conditions are just perfect. Oh my god. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put them in my bag for right now, and I'm gonna finish flipping the rest of this stuff, and then I'm gonna come back and get some videos and pictures of this beautiful snake when I'm done. But my god, look at that thing. I cannot believe it. Wow! Alright, well let's finish flipping this stuff real quick and see if maybe, oh gosh, I don't know, another one might be out here. I mean, usually where there's one, there's like a bunch of them, so that's definitely something that could happen. I mean, it's not a very unlikely thing. Yeah, it's a bit wet. Okay, this is the last piece of tin, I think. And it's got nothing. That's all right. Oh my goodness, guys. Well, this is something I really can't say I was expecting to find today. I've never been to this flip site before. This is a flip site that I found out about, and I was on the way to a different spot, and I figured I'd stop here on the way, and my god, am I glad I did. You know, I don't think there's ever been any Prairie Kingsnakes flipped here. Not that I currently know of. There may have been, but, you know, the first thing I thought when I saw this tin and these boards out here was like, my goodness, this looks really, really good for a Prairie Kingsnake, and sure enough, this it was the only snake that was in all of this is a Prairie Kingsnake, and I cannot tell you how satisfied I am. This is my first ever one. I've never seen one of these snakes before, and I've always wanted to, and you know, I'm telling you, as the years go by, and I do this stuff for longer and longer, it gets harder and harder to find new snakes that I've never seen before, so whenever I do, it's just more and more cherished every single time I find a new one, because I mean, it gets harder every year because, you know, I keep finding new ones, and eventually that list gets smaller and smaller, so I'm happy to finally add this species to the list. Now, Prairie Kingsnakes are interesting because they really don't look hardly at all like any of the other king snakes that live around these areas, because around here you get black king snakes, speckled king snakes, you know, the intergrades between the two, and they look absolutely nothing like these. I mean, they obviously don't look a lot like scarlet king snakes. They look completely different from them. They're a very oddball king snake as far as their looks goes, and they're called a prairie king snake because they like to hang out in these open areas a lot more so than your other king snake species do. Now, of course, you will get speckleds and blacks and maybe scarlets in open areas like this, but it's been found that these prairie king snakes are predominantly active in the open prairie type areas. Now, this is not a naturally formed prairie. This is a pasture. This is a man-made clearing, but they still have found ways to utilize it because it's very, very rare that you're going to find a naturally occurring prairie out here in this region of Tennessee. I think I'm in Tennessee. I might be in Kentucky. I don't know, but one way or another, I've got a prairie king snake, and I don't really care what state I'm in. It'd be cool if I was in Tennessee, but you know, if I'm not, that's perfectly fine. I don't really mind. And I find it so interesting because a lot of the times people drive by these agricultural fields and pastures and they look at them like they're void of snakes or herps, and you know, like nothing that you would find out here would be of any quality. But you know, think again, because look at this. How about that? Alright, well, I've had my fun with this guy and I've got everything I need from him, so I guess it's time to put him back and see what else this day has to offer. Prairie Kingsnake, Lampropeltis caligaster. How about that? Nice! First one, baby! Well, it is that time, buddy. You are free to go. Now, one thing you'll notice with prairie king snakes is they really like tin that is pretty smushed to the ground, which isn't something that a lot of other snakes share in common, and there he goes. My God, I cannot believe that happened. Oh my God, that is awesome. Gosh, well, how about that, guys? My first ever prairie king snake. So, believe it or not, there's actually more flip sites to go to, so I'm actually gonna get back in the car here and keep going, because today is young. We still got plenty of time, and let's get on it and see if I can maybe find something else cool. This is great. Oh my God.
See, I love it when they try to get intimate, even though they know I really ain't into it. You're not into it? I'm not into it. I already know the game and I've been through it. See, I love it when they try to get intimate, even though they know I really ain't into it. You're not into it? I'm not.
Okay, so the site is like off in the woods that way a little bit, so I guess it's time to do some bushwhacking, so let's do it. Alright, well, I bushwhacked through all that for a while, and I think I'm coming up on the next flip spot in just a minute. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I can see it from here. Yeah, that's a bunch of good stuff. Okay, let's give it a whirl, see if anything's over there. Here's a nice little board stack. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Snakes. Ringneck snakes, okay. That's good. Check that out, 2 ringneck snakes. Nothing really crazy, but you know, I always love me a good ringneck snake. So, oh my gosh, this is falling apart. I'm gonna go ahead and let these ringneck snakes go right here so I can finish flipping this stuff. Okay, what about this board? Yeah, that's the only issue I'm seeing with these, is that they look really rotten. Yeah, see, that's the problem. Look at that. Super duper rotten and wet too. Let me try and put that back. 2 ringnecks though. Dude, this honestly looks like a place that could have pygmy rattlesnakes. Honestly, like, this really does look like a place that would have them. Interesting. Look at that. That's funny. That's a weird looking little structure. Alright, well, there's the flippable stuff over there, so let's go. Okay, I think this is kind of the main event though, so. That looks good. Oh, whoa, look at this big ass piece of tin. Let's see if I can flip this door right here. Looked alright. I'm trying to get this big piece of tin up. Okay, if I can get this up, I guarantee something will be under there. Oh, snake. Racer. Oh, hey, buddy. You're okay. Ouch. Okay, stop biting. Stop biting. Oh, and it's a black racer, too. It's not a black mask. Nice. Okay, hold on. Let me finish lifting this. Ouch. Biting the fool out of me. Oh, I see another shed skin of something. Alright. Wait, look at that. I got a snake. Cool. So this is a black racer. This isn't a black mask racer that I'm used to in Southwest Tennessee. So this is actually neat. Really cool. Ow, okay. Okay, I get the point. I get it. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. This thing is not playing around. Oh my god. Jeez Louise. Oh my gosh, relax. Okay, I get it. Look at this thing, dude. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, this thing is an absolute lunatic. Okay. This black racer is oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Relax, you got spit all over the lens. Well, nowhere near as rare as a prairie kingsnake, but I always love seeing black racers, especially since, you know, we don't get pure black racers over where I live. We get black mask racers, so this is a little bit more on the southern black racer spectrum than a black mask, so it's different, you know, it's different from what I'm used to, so that's a nice little tidbit. Oh my gosh, and he is like most racers. He really is not playing around with me at all. Oh my god. But, cool little snake. Oh my god, did y'all see that? Oh my god. Did y'all see that? He just bit me right above the eye. Oh my god. That didn't feel good. That's probably gonna start bleeding here in just a minute. Oh my god, can y'all see the mark? Oh, that's what happens when you let your guard down for like 1 second with these things. They get you right in the face. Man. You know, almost every time I've been bitten in the face, which is not many times, but almost every time I've been bitten in the face by a snake, it's by one of these. So, congratulations, buddy. You're just like the rest of them. I don't know if you can see the mark yet, but it'll come up eventually, I'm sure. Oh, jeez. Alright, I'm gonna get some videos and then let him go. Alright, let me go ahead and let this psycho go. Oh, God, you just really gave me a run for my money. Okay. Let's see what else is in this stuff. Dude, that looks really good for a pygmy rattlesnake. Come on, man. Alright, well, 2 ringnecks and a racer at this flip spot, which isn't horrible. I mean, yeah, they're both really common, but I mean, I always love seeing them anyway. I'm gonna head over to the next spot, and this one, if you're a slightly longer term fan of the channel, you actually might recognize this next spot I'm going to, so let's get over there. I just noticed this tarp right here, so let's take a look. Oh, Speckled King! Wow, okay, I was not expecting that. That's nice. What else? Anything else? Okay. I think that's it, but okay. Speckled King's not bad. Well, good lord, I wasn't really expecting anything to be under that, but I was just checking anyway, but speckled / black king intergrade, I guess is what you would call this. Well, okay then, I guess I've found both of the, well actually, there's even more king snake species that live here besides these speckled kings and the prairie kings, but one thing I do want to mention real quick is that these are actually technically not pure speckled king snakes. I know I always call them speckled king snakes, but they're actually not really a pure speckled. There's another subspecies of king snake that lives around here called a black king snake, but this guy isn't really a black king either. This particular area we're in, along with a lot of Tennessee and Kentucky, is actually a weird transitional zone between the 2 subspecies. So you can see on this individual that he's got a decent amount of black on his ventral side, so that is a good characteristic of the black king snake, but he also does have quite a bit of speckles and bars going across his back, so that's a little bit of speckled king in him, so you kind of get this weird geographic variation of them where it's kind of, they're not necessarily what you would call hybrids, more just, they're just kind of a geographic variety of the 2 subspecies. A transitional zone is typically what people call it. But cool, a little speckled / black king snake. I'm always just gonna call him speckled since it's simpler, but nice, king snake. Alright, well, I guess I'll put you back in your tarp, buddy. There you go. And off he goes. Okay, now let's actually go to the next spot now.